Welcome to tonight's journey. 3 stories await you, each carrying you deeper into stillness. First, you'll step into the quiet of the Moonlit Library. From there, you'll wander into the calm of the Moonlit Garden. And finally, you'll drift across the midnight lake, where sleep itself will find you. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. Settle in. Close your eyes if you wish, and let these stories guide you gently into rest. The garden path winds gently beneath the branches of tall oaks, their leaves trembling faintly in the night air. Lanterns glow at intervals along the cobblestones, their light golden and steady, guiding your steps toward a building half hidden in ivy. The library rises before you, its tall windows shimmering with moonlight, its stone walls softened by moss and time. You approach slowly. The air is cool, touched with the scent of dew and lavender drifting from the flower beds nearby. Each footstep echoes faintly against the stones, then fades back into the hush of the night. The wooden doors of the library stand tall and welcoming, polished smooth by the countless hands that have entered before you. With a gentle push, they open, and the hush of the garden gives way to another kind of quiet, the silence of books, old paper, and stories breathing softly in the dark. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Inside, the air is warmer, perfumed with parchment and ink, mingled with faint traces of beeswax candles. Lanterns hang along the walls, casting a soft amber glow that stretches upward, revealing rows upon rows of shelves. Each one is lined with spines in muted shades of green, brown, and gold, rising toward the vaulted ceiling like pillars of memory. The floorboards beneath your feet creak gently as you walk deeper into the library. They settle quickly after each step, returning the space to stillness, as though the building itself is listening. At the center of the room, a wide oak table waits, its surface polished and worn by years of hands resting upon it. A single candle burns steadily at its center, its flame casting slow-moving shadows that bend across the wood. The table is scattered with scrolls, a few ink pots, and a single book, its cover dark blue, embossed with silver lines that shimmer faintly under the light. You lower yourself into a cushioned chair beside the table. The fabric is soft, slightly frayed at the edges, but it holds you as if it remembers every visitor before you. Its embrace is firm, yet yielding, grounding you in the present moment. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Your hand rests upon the book. The leather is cool to the touch, smooth with age, and the silver lines shift as the candlelight dances across them. When you open it, the pages move with a soft rustle, releasing a faint aroma of paper touched by time. The words upon the page are written in flowing script. You read slowly, not seeking meaning, but rhythm. Each sentence moves like water over stone, calm, even, endless. The letters blur as your eyes soften, their shapes becoming less important than the feeling they leave behind. You pause, closing the book gently, and let your hands rest on its cover. The silence of the library surrounds you. It is not an emptiness, but a fullness, a stillness woven from every story, every memory, every moment left here. The candle flame wavers gently, casting soft arcs of light across the oak table. Its glow dances on the surface of the book, silver patterns flickering as though alive. The air around you is warm, but touched with the faintest draft from the tall windows. You lean back in the chair, letting it hold you. The cushion shapes itself to your form, firm and steady beneath your weight. Around you the shelves stretch high, disappearing into shadows where the lantern light cannot reach. The spines gleam faintly, each book a keeper of its own quiet world. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The silence here is layered. The hush of paper, the subtle creak of wood, the faint hum of flame. Each sound is soft, subdued, like threads woven together to form one seamless stillness. Your gaze drifts upward. The vaulted ceiling arches high above, beams of dark timber spanning the room. Between them, shadows drift like soft clouds, weightless, timeless. For a moment, it feels as though the entire library itself is breathing with you. You reach again for the book. Its weight is reassuring, balanced in your hands. When you turn the pages, the sound is gentle, a whisper of parchment brushing against itself. The ink glimmers faintly under the lantern light, as though the words themselves are infused with moonlight. The story unfolds, yet you do not follow it as a tale. You let the rhythm of sentences wash through you like waves upon a quiet shore. Meaning is not what matters here, only cadence, only flow. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. Beyond the table, the tall windows gleam with silver. You rise slowly, carrying the book with you, and approach one of them. The glass is cool beneath your fingertips. Outside, the garden lies still, the moonlight spilling across its paths like soft silk. The oaks sway gently in the distance, their branches brushing one another with a sound too faint to hear, yet still felt. You open the window just slightly, enough to let the night air drift in. It wraps around you, cool and cleansing, carrying the faint perfume of damp earth and lavender from the beds below. For a moment, you simply breathe it in. Inhale, exhale. Then you close the window again. The latch clicks softly, returning the room to its warm amber glow. The silence folds over you once more, thicker now, as though the library has drawn closer, holding you in its embrace. You return to the table, setting the book down. Its cover gleams faintly under the candlelight. The flame itself leans for a moment, then steadies, swaying back into stillness as the shadows settle around you. The hush is unbroken. The library's doors close softly behind you, their quiet echo fading into the night. The lanterns outside guide your steps along the cobbled path. As the shelves of books give way to trees and flowers, you find yourself entering the moonlit garden, where the scent of jasmine and roses waits to welcome you. The gate stands open, its iron bars entwined with ivy glistening faintly in the moonlight. Beyond it, The garden stretches in silence, paths winding through rows of tall hedges and blooming flowers. Lanterns hang from wooden posts, their golden glow spilling gently across the stones. Guiding the way inward, you step across the threshold. The gravel crunches lightly beneath your feet, a sound that fades almost instantly into the hush of the night. The air is cool, touched with the scent of roses and fresh earth, mingled with a sweetness carried by the wind from somewhere deeper within. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The path curves gently, leading you past beds of lilies that glow white under the moon. Their petals are half closed, yet they release a fragrance so delicate it feels like the garden is whispering. Along the edge of the path, grass bends with the night breeze, the blades swaying in rhythm with your steps. You follow the lanterns further, their flames flickering but steady, as if each one has been lit to mark your way. The stones of the path are smooth, worn by countless steps, yet they seem to welcome yours, as though you were always meant to walk here. At a bend, you pause. Before you lies a small fountain, its basin carved from pale stone. Water flows gently from its center, the stream catching moonlight as it falls, breaking into ripples that shimmer like silver threads. You sit at the fountain's edge. The stone is cool beneath your hand, grounding you, anchoring you in the moment. The water's song mingles with the crickets, the wind, the faint hum of lanterns nearby. Together they weave a single, gentle lullaby. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. The fountain's surface reflects the moon above, trembling slightly as ripples move outward. You watch as the reflection bends, reforms, then settles again, as though the sky itself is breathing. The garden does not hurry you. It asks nothing. It only offers stillness, fragrance, and the soft embrace of night. You rise slowly from the fountain's edge and follow the path deeper into the garden. The lanterns sway lightly on their posts, their golden glow brushing against the hedges as you pass. The air grows sweeter here, touched with jasmine that blooms unseen in the shadows. The gravel softens beneath your steps, giving way to smooth flagstones. They lead toward a small pavilion nestled among willows, their long branches swaying like curtains in the night breeze. The pavilion's roof is tiled in dark wood, its corners hung with paper lanterns that glow with a softer, whiter light. Take a breath as you approach. Inhale, exhale. Inside, a low bench waits. You sit, and the wood feels cool and firm, grounding you as your body settles. The pavilion is open on all sides, the garden flowing into it, so that you feel both sheltered and surrounded by the night. The willows whisper faintly as their branches brush together. The sound blends with the fountain behind you, now distant, its murmur softened to a hum. Overhead, the moon is framed by drifting clouds, silver spilling through their edges like water over stone. A cup rests on the bench beside you, porcelain, delicate, smooth to the touch. It holds clear water, faintly cool. You lift it slowly and sip. The taste is fresh, carrying the faintest sweetness, as though it had been poured from the spring itself. It washes through you gently, soothing, cleansing, leaving only quiet in its wake. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. From the pavilion, the path extends toward the far side of the garden. A pond glimmers in the distance, its surface smooth as glass beneath the moonlight. You rise and begin walking, the lanterns guiding your steps, each flame a soft promise of calm. The path is lined now with tall grasses, their plumes swaying in rhythm with the breeze. The air is cooler here, touched by the water ahead. You hear frogs calling softly, their voices a low chorus blending with the crickets. You pause at the edge of the pond. Its surface reflects not only the moon, but the lanterns along the shore, glowing like stars fallen into the water. Small ripples spread outward where koi fish move lazily beneath the surface, their shapes golden and red as they drift through the reflections. Take a slow, steady breath. Inhale. Exhale. The pond is still, yet alive. Its silence holds movement. Its calm holds depth. As you stand there, you feel as though time itself has slowed to match the rhythm of the water. The garden invites you to linger here, on the threshold between reflection and stillness, between night above and night below. The path curves gently around the pond, its stones damp with dew. Lanterns reflect in the water, their glow shimmering with each ripple. Beyond the pond, a narrow trail leads into a grove of tall bamboo. Their stalks rise high, swaying faintly, their leaves rustling in whispers like soft rain. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. The ground here is softer, cushioned with moss that quiets each step. The air grows cooler, shaded by the canopy above, touched with the fragrance of green wood and damp earth. At the end of the grove, the path opens to a small clearing. In its center rests a stone lantern, unlit, yet glowing faintly in the moonlight. Around it, the grass bends with the breeze, each blade tipped with silver from the night sky. You sit upon a smooth rock at the clearing's edge. The stone is cool, steady beneath you. Overhead, the moon shines unbroken, framed by drifting clouds. Its light falls across the garden like a veil, wrapping everything in stillness. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. The bamboo sways. The pond murmurs in the distance. The crickets sing their endless chorus. All sounds blend into one, gentle and complete. Your eyes grow heavier now. The clearing feels timeless, as though it has been waiting, as though it exists only for this moment of rest. The clearing holds you in perfect calm. The stone lantern glows softly, moonlight bending around its shape. The air is cool and fragrant, touched with jasmine and grass. You lean back slightly, feeling the ground steady beneath you. Above, the stars scatter across the sky. their light shimmering through the drifting clouds. The world feels endless, yet close, as though the garden itself is breathing with you. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The sounds are gentle. Bamboo leaves brushing, the pond's faint murmur, crickets singing. Each one a thread, woven together into a single lullaby. The lantern flickers once in the breeze, then steadies again. Its glow blends with the moonlight, wrapping the clearing in silver and gold. You feel your body soften, your shoulders ease, your hands resting without effort. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. Now, let your body grow heavy, sinking into the earth beneath you. Feel the ground holding you, steady, unshifting. Notice your breath. With each inhale, draw in calm. With each exhale, let go of the day. Let go of thought. Let go of effort. Your shoulders melt downward. Your arms rest still. Your hands loosen, warm and quiet. Your legs grow heavy. Your feet quiet. Your whole body resting, given completely to the night. The lantern glows steadily. The moon shines above. The garden whispers with its endless lullaby. Take one last deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Now drift with the rhythm of the garden. Let the moonlight carry you. Let the night hold you. Sleep comes gently, softly, without end. The garden's paths wind onward, past fountains, blossoms, and lanterns glowing gold. As the hedges part and the night air grows cooler, you step into an open clearing. Before you lies a vast silver lake, its surface still beneath the moon. The moonlit garden falls behind, and the midnight lake invites you forward. The path opens into a wide clearing where the earth softens beneath your feet, touched with dew. Before you stretches a great lake, its waters calm, reflecting the pale silver of the midnight moon. The surface is so smooth, it feels less like water and more like a sheet of glass laid carefully across the earth. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. Lanterns line the shore at intervals, their glow shimmering on the lake's surface, like stars fallen into the water. Each flame flickers faintly, yet remains steady, as though the night itself shields them from the breeze. A wooden dock extends from the shore, its planks weathered, polished smooth by time and countless footsteps. You walk slowly toward it, each step measured, your pace unhurried. Gravel crunches softly at first, then fades as your shoes touch the wood. The dock creaks lightly under your weight, yet it feels strong, steady, guiding you closer to the still water. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. At the dock's edge, a small rowboat waits, tied loosely with a rope that drifts in the water. Its hull rocks gently, making ripples that spread outward and disappear into the great silence of the lake. The boat seems to be waiting just for you, an invitation written not in words, but in stillness and glow. You sit at the dock's edge for a moment, your feet just above the water. The air is cooler here, brushed with a faint mist rising from the lake's surface. It carries with it the scent of reeds, water lilies, and damp wood, earthy, clean, timeless. Take another slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The moon above shifts behind a drifting veil of clouds, its light bending across the water. You watch as the reflection changes, shimmer by shimmer, ripple by ripple, until the clouds pass and the lake shines like silver once more. A frog calls from the reeds nearby, its voice deep and slow, followed by another farther away, a gentle chorus echoing across the water. Crickets add their steady rhythm, weaving their voices into the night's quiet music. The lake holds all these sounds, like a great instrument, tuned only for calm. The rowboat rocks once, as though reminding you of its presence. You place your hand on its side, the wood cool and smooth beneath your touch. Slowly, you untie the rope, watching it slip into the water with a soft ripple. The boat steadies itself, ready to carry you onto the lake. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. You step carefully inside, the wood groaning lightly but holding steady. The oars rest across the seats, waiting. You sit, feeling the boat's gentle sway beneath you, the water's calm rhythm cradling you like a breath. With slow, steady movements, you place the oars into the water. The surface parts quietly, each stroke sending ripples across the silver mirror. The lanterns on shore drift farther behind, their glow shrinking into tiny golden stars as you move deeper into the lake. Above, the sky spreads wide and endless, the moon shining brighter now, framed by stars. Their light spills down onto the lake, scattered into countless reflections, until it feels as though you are rowing through the night sky itself. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. The lake holds you gently, its silence a balm, its vastness a promise of stillness. Time softens. The world narrows to the sound of water, the rhythm of your breath, the silver of moonlight all around. The oars move in an easy rhythm, dipping and rising with barely a sound. The lake accepts each stroke as if it had been waiting for it, and the boat glides forward, leaving a faint, widening path of silver behind. You let your shoulders loosen, your hands resting lightly on the worn handles, guiding more than pushing, letting the water do most of the work. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. Mist gathers in a soft ribbon along the surface ahead, drifting like a low cloud that has chosen the lake as its sky. It parts at the bow as you approach, swirls around your knees, and curls away in delicate threads. The air grows cooler and carries a faint sweetness you can't quite name. Perhaps water lilies somewhere beyond your sight. Perhaps the damp scent of wood gently aging in the night. The moon hangs higher now, its reflection stretched long across the water like a quiet path. You aim the boat along that brightness and feel, with each dip of the oars, that you are rowing down a beam of light. A sense of ease rises within you, as steady as the pull of the oars, as calm as the lake's wide breath. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Ahead, a shape emerges where the mist thins, an islet, barely larger than the boat itself. It wears a crown of low grasses and a single, slender willow whose branches trail the surface like finger threads combing the water. You drift closer, lift the oars, and let the lake carry you the rest of the way. The bow kisses the islet's edge with a gentle nudge. You reach for a loop of rope coiled near your feet and place it over a small wooden peg embedded in the islet's soil. It holds without protest. The willow's leaves hang close enough that, when you look up, they frame the moon in a curtain of moving silver. The world seems smaller here, intimate and complete, as if the lake had offered a private room for your rest. You sit quietly, hands in your lap, feeling the subtle rock of the boat. You notice the rhythm in your body slowing to meet the lake's pace. The quiet is not emptiness. It is full of tiny, steady motions. The lift and settle of water, the stirring of mist, the gentle sway of the willow's branches. Everything participates in the same soft cadence. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. On the far side of the islet, something gleams. A small stone set low at the water's edge, polished until it reflects the moon. You watch the reflection tremble with each slight ripple, and the sight invites you into a longer stillness, a deeper calm. The longer you look, the more the reflection seems to breathe with you, rising as you inhale, settling as you exhale, as if the lake has learned your rhythm and now offers it back. You lean forward and trail your fingertips through the surface. The water is cool and smooth, and the ripples run outward in a widening ring that drifts around the islet and continues into the open dark. You feel a quiet gratitude for the simple certainty of that movement. No hurry, no strain. Just the assurance that the lake knows how to carry what it touches. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. When you lift the rope and set the oars once more, the boat yields instantly, as if it too had rested enough. You push gently away from the islet and angle the bow toward a faint shape deeper in the lake. It looks like a small pier, or perhaps a pavilion, standing on quiet legs in the water roofline pale under the moon. The path of light still stretches ahead, and you follow it, each stroke unhurried, each pause allowed. As you draw nearer, the structure reveals itself, not a pier, but a floating platform of dark wood, square and simple, with a low rail and a bench at its center. A lantern sits on the bench, its flame small and steady, the glass faintly fogged from the night air. You guide the boat alongside, touch the rail, and the two, boat and platform, match their movements until they settle together in a shared stillness. You step onto the platform and sit on the bench. The wood is cool and smooth beneath your palms, the lantern's glow pooling quietly. The lake spreads in every direction, an endless calm stitched with moonlight. From here, you can feel how wide the night really is, and yet how close it sits around you, like a blanket drawn to the shoulders. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. Your eyes grow soft at the edges, as if the horizon has stepped a little closer. The platform barely moves, but when it does, you notice the motion more inside your chest than under your feet. A gentle sway that seems to loosen something that had been holding tight. You let the breath come and go without effort. The lake carries the rest. The lantern beside you flickers once, then steadies, casting its glow across the surface of the lake. The light gathers in a gentle circle around the platform, a boundary between silver reflection and soft shadow. Beyond that ring, the water blends seamlessly into the night, as though the lake and the sky have become one. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. You rest your hands along the wooden rail, feeling the grain beneath your fingertips. The wood is smooth, worn by weather and time, its texture grounding you in the present moment. The platform sways subtly, a reminder that you are held not by earth, but by water. There is no urgency here, no destination to reach, only the rhythm of the lake, the glow of the lantern, and the steady pulse of your own breath. The stars above scatter wider as the night deepens. They appear to move with the water, shimmering each time the surface shifts, bending and straightening like threads in a woven fabric. The moon drifts a little higher, its light settling over you like a gentle hand on your shoulder. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. A sound reaches you, soft, resonant, like a single note played on a deep instrument. At first, you think it might be a trick of the water, but then it comes again, steady and low, a natural tone carried across the lake. You realize it is the echo of water moving within a hollow, perhaps beneath the platform, or within the shore's unseen rocks. It does not disturb the silence. It deepens it, adds a gentle layer to the night's song. You close your eyes and let the sound guide you inward. The hum joins with your breathing, a vibration that seems to move not only through the lake, but through your body as well. With each inhale, it rises. With each exhale, it falls. The platform rocks more fully now, though never enough to unseat you. Instead, it feels like the lake is cradling you, rocking you into greater ease. You let your shoulders lower another inch, your arms resting more heavily against the rail, your back softening into the bench. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. When you open your eyes again, the lantern's light appears softer, its glow no longer a boundary but a bridge. The circle of golden reflection has spread wider, as though the lake itself wished to share in its warmth. Within that glow, you notice small movements, shapes beneath the surface, faint but visible. Fish glide slowly through the illuminated water, their scales catching light like scattered gems. They move unhurried, as though even they are drowsy in the midnight calm. The sight comforts you. Life continues quietly here, just beneath the surface, gentle and unassuming. You feel yourself mirrored in their movements, gliding slowly, drifting with the current of time rather than pushing against it. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. Far in the distance, a soft glow appears along the opposite shore. It is not the moon, nor a lantern, but something lower, warmer, flickering faintly through the mist. A fire, perhaps, or the glow of another pavilion, hidden among the trees. You cannot tell what it is, but the sight does not stir curiosity so much as reassurance. There are other lights in the night, other guardians of stillness, scattered along the lake's edge. You rest with that thought. The lantern beside you, the glow across the water, the hum beneath the platform. Everything is in place. Everything is complete. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. You close your eyes again, letting the sway of the lake carry you deeper into quiet, as though the water itself has taken responsibility for your rest. The night deepens, though time no longer feels measured. The lake stretches endlessly, a mirror of sky and silence. You sit quietly, and in that stillness, the world seems to lean closer, as if listening to your breath. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The lantern's glow softens further, its flame bending slightly in the breeze. You notice the patterns it casts on the water, shifting circles of gold that ripple outward. They mingle with the silver light of the moon, gold and silver weaving together like threads of a tapestry laid across the lake. The longer you watch, the more the water seems less like liquid and more like living light, flowing gently all around you. The platform rocks once, then steadies. You rise slowly, stepping back toward the boat. The wood underfoot groans lightly, then falls silent again. When you settle into the boat once more, the oars greet you like old friends, waiting patiently. You lower them to the water, and the lake accepts them with the same quiet rhythm as before. Take another breath. Inhale, exhale. The mist parts easily, curling aside with each stroke of the oars. It feels as though the lake itself is guiding you now, carrying you toward something it has always intended for you to see. The horizon ahead shimmers faintly, not with the glow of lanterns, but with the pale whiteness of lilies spread across the surface. You drift closer, and the lilies open beneath the moonlight. Their petals gleam like porcelain, their fragrance delicate, filling the air with a sweetness so soft it seems woven from dreams. The boat slows naturally, as if unwilling to disturb them. You rest the oars, and the boat glides among the blossoms, their white faces tilting gently toward the moon. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. You reach down, fingertips brushing a petal. It is smooth, cool, almost weightless. The lily sways, but does not resist, offering its calm freely. Around you, more blossoms open, until the entire stretch of water glimmers with a living constellation. Above, the stars. Below, the lilies. Between them, you, drifting in the stillness of both sky and earth. A soft current takes the boat onward, steering you without effort. You sit back and allow it. The lilies thin, giving way again to open water. Ahead, the mist lifts to reveal another form rising from the lake. A wide stone arch, simple and pale, standing alone in the water, as though it had grown there. Its surface catches the moonlight, and through its center, the horizon gleams brighter, as if the night has opened a doorway. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. You pass beneath the arch. For a moment, the air grows stiller, thicker, as though time itself has paused. Then the boat emerges into another open expanse of the lake, smoother, quieter, deeper. The stars above appear brighter here, their reflections sharper in the water, until it feels like you are floating between two skies, one below and one above. The boat slows. The oars rest easily at your sides. You close your eyes, and the lake carries you forward, rocking you into stillness, holding you as though it were your own breath turned vast and eternal. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. The boat drifts on its own now, the oars forgotten at your sides. The lake is silent, yet it feels alive. It's calm like a great, steady breath carrying you deeper into rest. The stars above glow with a brilliance that softens at the edges, blurring into the mist, as though the night itself is preparing to close its eyes. Take a slow breath. Inhale. Exhale. You let your gaze wander across the water. It no longer feels like distance separates you from the horizon. The lake, the sky, and the boat are all part of the same quiet expanse. The silence is not empty. It is full of presence, as if every ripple, every flicker of starlight has gathered to remind you that peace has always been here, waiting. Your body feels lighter with each passing moment. The weight of the day, the noise of thought, the small tensions hidden in your muscles, all of them dissolve like mist touched by the morning sun. What remains is only softness, only stillness, only rest. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. The boat slows and finally stills. It no longer rocks, no longer moves, but rests perfectly balanced, as if held by unseen hands. Above, the moon has reached its highest point, casting its silver veil across the water. The lake glows with it, so bright and endless that you cannot tell where reflection ends and sky begins. You close your eyes. The lake is beneath you. The stars are above you. And between them, you float, safe, steady, and unburdened. Now let your body grow heavy, sinking into the night that holds you. Feel the quiet wrap around you like a blanket, soft and complete. Notice your breath. With each inhale, draw in calm. With each exhale, let go of the day. Let go of thought. Let go of effort. Your shoulders soften and release. Your arms rest weightless at your sides. Your hands loosen, warm and still. Your legs grow heavy, your feet quiet, your whole body given completely to rest. Take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. The lake carries you now. The stars keep watch. The moon lights the path, though there is nowhere you need to go. Sleep comes gently, without hurry, without end. Take one final deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Drift now into the stillness of the midnight lake. Let the water cradle you. Let the night hold you. You are safe. You are calm. You are at rest. And sleep, soft and endless, welcomes you home. You have walked the library halls, wandered the garden paths, and floated across the midnight waters. Each place has offered you calm. Each moment has carried you closer to rest. Now the stories fade, but their quiet remains, wrapping you in stillness. Take one final deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Let sleep take you the rest of the way. You are safe. You are calm. You are home in the night.